I started The Farmhouse over the weekend. I have read chapters 1 through 10, so I will be starting chapter 11 here. But, oh my gosh. So if you don't like spoilers, keep on scrolling. But I do need to talk about this. I need to talk about it because what the heck? So much is going on. So much. I need to know more. Anywho, The Farmhouse is about this lady, Emily, and her husband, Josh. They moved from California to Nebraska. And Emily's mom has just passed away, and she's wanting to get out of California, start over again, and her grief has just gotten to her, so she just needs to get away. But when they get to this farmhouse, she notices that the barn keeps being on the property, and Josh is kind of skeptical about his wife, kind of thinks she's delusional. Anywho, so when Emily notices that the barn is moving is when she goes on her runs, and she's been tracking down when in her journal she's been tracking down how long it takes to get from her house to the barn, and it changes each time. She also notices that the loft in the barn, the light is on at night, and it's only when she's awake. One day she was running, and two of the farmers who lease out the barn, who used to, I guess, are relatives, whoever owned the farm, they leased the barn out to them so they can still farm. But anywho, she sees two farmers that are working in the fields and stuff, and notices them arguing, so she hides in the corn, and she finds this clip, claw clip, right? It's this blue claw clip, and I've marked it down in the book because I feel like that's significant. I don't know, I was just this needs to be marked, I need to remember this. But while they're arguing, she finds this clip in the field, and then she ends up talking to one of the guys that was arguing with the head farmer a couple days later. She's talking to him and another one of the help, and she gets this eerie feeling. Anywho, she ends up going, her husband leaves out of town for work because he does, I believe, sales, tech sales. Anyways, goes up to the barn, and she goes into the loft,